Guys, welcome back to the Merry Boozers RC channel. Today we are assembling our E-flite F-18 for you guys. The airplane came out of the box beautiful. We did unbox it live. If you wanted to go back and look for that, it is on the channel. The airplane is absolutely gorgeous. You guys have seen us do the previous version of the gray, and tonight we have this one to put together. Shouldn't take too long. This is only a few screws, as most of the E-flite airplanes are, but we still like to show you how they go together. So if you've been thinking about getting one, here's going to be your chance to see it up close. So without further ado, let's get to assembling. All right, guys, first step in the book, we're going to put our rudders on. So yellow to yellow, brown to brown, push until you get the positive click. And then we're going to take and run our wire down into this little channel, our excess, and then slot the rudder in. Now we're going to take two of our silver screws. There's only two different styles of screws in this. There's black ones and there's these silver ones. We're going to hit that in there, get it started, which it has. We're going to grab another screw. Put it in, hopefully get it started. Yep. Now just tighten them down. Not too tight, and not too tight. Now we'll go over to the other side and get it. All right, now we get the other side on. So once again, just make sure your wires are the same way, yellow to yellow, brown to brown. Double check it once you're done, because once you put it in here, you really don't want to have to take all this off again. Not that big a deal considering everything screws together, but still never fun to have to take it all back apart. Now I got that all right. So now we just got to key it in like so. And put our screws in. Okay, all right, now we're gonna get our elevator ready to go on the airplane. The kit comes with two of these little pieces right here. We're gonna take and press fit that in there. There we go. Now, you can slide these back and forth to do some minor adjustments, and we're gonna do that once we get this on the airplane, but for now we're gonna go on and put it together. The little black screws are what we're using. I'm going to put this on, but not completely tighten it until we get it on the airplane and get everything fired up, so I can adjust my tail to have a little bit of up as prescribed in the manual. Other thing you're going to need is this little collet. Now I'm going to get it started so it's ready for whenever we do this, but this little screw, oops, there's a different size screw, I guess. Oh, you know what? I lied. The collet is going to have to screw into the actual elevator. My bad. The rod. But while we're here, let's get the other one done. Like I said, I'm going to leave it a little bit loose so I can adjust once it's on the airplane. All right, now we got to get the airplane back out. All right, so for this part, we're going to take our little collet, we're going to slide it down in here, try and get it to where our little collet is pointed up so that we can get a screw in it here in a minute. Now this just takes a little bit of persuasion and wiggling to get everything to line up here. There it goes. And now we take our remaining black screw and it goes into that collet to hold this elevator to that rod. I may actually take that back out and put a little Loctite on it just for safety's sake, but just to show you how it comes as it is, we're going to build it as shown. But this would not be a bad spot to put a little Loctite on. Same thing, we're going to slide that in, use our screwdriver to kind of lift up on that collet, maybe. There it goes. Perfect. Now we line up our collet, get our black screw, and install it. Now, I'm going to leave these still loose until I get the airplane fired up. That way I can make any final adjustments on the elevators to get them perfectly neutral that I need to. So, next we're going to flip the airplane over and get the wings on. Guys, quick break from the action of that assembly to show you one of our new favorite items. We've got the foam flight stand here in front of us. This stand really can be adjusted to fit almost any model, from small to medium to large balsa. It really has been just a great stand. We are not affiliated with them at all, but we wanted you to know about this. It has really been useful here at the bench, and if you want one, we have linked their website down below. So now let's get back to the build of the F-18. All right, next step, we're gonna put the wings on. I've got my carbon spar here. We're gonna slide that in. Now, if you have somebody to help you, I'm going to get Lori to get on the other side and slide the other wing half on for me. And plug it all in. Signal is this way. Wires back in. Alright, I get the wires tucked back in nicely. Not really the best way to film this, guys. What you gotta do is make sure you don't pinch it when you put them in. It's just tight. Oops. Now I'm going to put the wing screws in on the other side. I'm going to get the right screwdriver. Right now. There she goes. Perfect. This is when a big fat belly comes in handy. I can push on it and put the screw in. Come around to Lori's side now. And we're gonna go aileron. The yellow goes to the S, everybody. That is your signal wire. There we go. Take your time getting those wires correct, everybody. Hang on. Oh. Needed to readjust the stand. We were pushing on it a little on the hard side. All right, I'm not going to tighten that down all the way. You know my rule, until you get both in. Ooh. All right, now I'm just going to flip the plane over so we can get the battery in it and bind it up. All right guys, so I've bound the model up to my radio. Just look for your instructions on how to do it for your particular radio, but on the IX-12 you put the bind plug in, put it in bind mode, plug the airplane in, bind it to it, and then we're where we are now. Just make sure everything's moving in the right direction after you've bound it up, and it is, and refer to your manual for the rates on this airplane. I did go on ahead and slide the wingtip missiles on also, and the airplane's together, so that was it. Not very hard at all. I mean, at all. So what I'll do real quick for you is flip it over. We've got all the lights and everything working on the model. And let's show you those landing gear coming out. So here we go. Too cool, right? Going back down. Sequenced gear doors. And now the frontal close. Isn't that just too cool, guys? Let's put them back down real quick. So this is one of the coolest parts of this airplane, is see those scale landing gear coming into land and they collapse. And the plane sets down on them just like the real thing. Really cool, guys. Can't wait to get out there and fly this one. E-flite did a great job on this one. We had the old gray version on the channel, and we're lucky enough to now have the Blue Angels version also. So keep looking out for the flight videos of this in the future. And guys, get out there and get one. This is an awesome looking airplane. See y'all in the next video.